What is going on, everybody? This is Ready to Copy LLC, back with another video. And in today's video, we're going to show you how to add a printer to your MacBook. So if you have an Apple laptop, adding a printer is pretty much easy, whether it be the desktop or your laptop of an Apple device. So in order to begin, we need to download the appropriate driver. We could just go ahead and hit add printer and just click there and add it, but in this case we want to take advantage of the full printer features from your Konica Minolta. So to begin, we're going to open up a web browser and we're going to go ahead and go to Google, and then we'll type in Konica Minolta printer drivers. And here we're going to go to drivers and downloads. Next, it's going to tell us to search a product. In this case, we have a Bizhub 558E that we want to add. So we're going to type in 558E. And it will automatically populate Bizhub 558E. Please select that and press go. Here we're going to choose an operating system. We're going to choose the operating system that closely matches our macOS. In this case, it only goes up to Sequoia 15, and usually that's pretty much it for what they have. So we're going to go ahead and click Sequoia, and then we're going to go to printer driver, and we are only showing PostScript. We're going to press download to download a PostScript driver. Next, accept the license agreement. And now you are able to download the DMG file. We'll go ahead and open our downloads and open the DMG file. We will double click on this, and you should navigate to your desktop to find the mounted file right here. We're going to open that, and now we're going to open the .pkg file. This will now launch the installer for this file. Go ahead and press continue, accept the license agreement, and hit install, and then enter your password. And the installer will now install the package onto your computer. Once the installation is successful, we will close the installer. We will close this window and we will eject the installer. We no longer need that on our computer, so we'll go ahead and eject it. Now we will then navigate to system settings, and then we will continue with adding the printer. Normally, if you have AirPrint on, you will see your printer listed. In this case, we would like to go to IP and get the IP address of your copier. In order to get the IP address of the copier, this is pretty easy. I have a remote panel up for you guys to see. So this is as if we were up on the copier. We will show you how this works. At the copier, we're going to go ahead and select Utility. And then we're going to select device information. And then right here, this is our IP address of our machine that we want to add. So we're going to go to system settings on our computer. So we will now begin to add the printer. So we'll type in our IP address. .105. And then right here, it's going to auto-populate. Under Use, you want to select Software, and then type in 558E or whatever machine model you have. Select Konica Minolta 558E PS. Press OK, and click Add. This will now bring up a dialog of the accessories that can be potentially added to your computer. So for example, if you have a floor standing finisher, you will simply select the FS536 or whatever corresponding finisher you have. In this case, we just have the FS536. And if your machine also comes with the punch unit, usually it will be PK520 as well for the punch unit and so forth if you have a Z-fold or a post inserter and whatnot. If you have a paper source unit, it's going to be on the back of the machine. So if you have additional drawers at the bottom, that's a paper source unit. In this case, we have PC415, and we'll press OK. The printer has now been added. And to test the capability of the printer's functions, we will go to Options. We will go to Print Queue. And then we're going to go to Printer. And then we're going to select Print Test Page. And then once the test page is completed, and that's pretty much how you set up a Konica to a Mac. If you guys have any questions, please go ahead and email us at info@readytocopy.net. Thank you very much for watching and have a good day.